What is up, boyos? It's Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we're going to be jumping on into the Sin Shenron Red Zone from a little while ago. It's not the most difficult content at the moment, but it's still a pretty decent, like, valuation point, I would say, for units. So we're going to take in TURLES' team and just see how well he does, and we got probably the worst rotation to start off again. Great. The rotations have not been in my favor so far to this point. Cool, and he locked him. Okay, so he's sealed. Alright, great. So literally I can't do anything here to benefit my team. Cool, perfect. I mean, I guess we'll just run with it and see what happens. Because we're probably going to lose anyway. Because of the way this fell right off the start. Well, let's find out. I was actually expecting a super there, not gonna lie to you. So that's actually kind of nice that he didn't super right off the start, but I was kind of expecting it. So, but luckily, TURLES is gonna get to the chance to at least do one. He's only gonna do one super attack, so that's only gonna build up his defense a little bit. But my TURLES, who has link level 10 of everything, isn't actually gonna build himself up at all, and he's not gonna be able to super because of the fact he is sealed. So that's ideally not good. Mine does have dodge, really high dodge actually. I think it's got like 11. But he dodges the 2 attacks I don't need him to dodge, and then he just eats the super because that's cool. Let's see what he takes actually before he even gets a chance to super attack. 214k. Not okay. We're getting the Giant Ape transformation right off the start. This actually might be decent because it buys me a few turns of damage, a few turns of free damage for that matter. Which, I mean, you could lock these guys on rotation if you want. You could seal them. It doesn't matter. This man's still going to do his attacks. Does he get the additional key plus? Nope, he doesn't. He just gets key plus 3. So he doesn't matter if he's gonna super if he gets 12 key or not. Okay. Let's see. How much is this gonna hit? Not terrible, honestly. I mean, realistically, that's not bad. It's a free turn. Like that's all it really is. It's just a free turn. It's at the worst point in the fight because it's really early on. And we kind of need this for later on. Right now we should be building instead of letting this go off now. But either way, it's not too terrible that we got it here. It just gives us a free turn to not even recoup our stats because we're not healing up. We're just doing some easy chip damage to the unit. Is about all we're doing right here. Let's go boom like this. And boom like this. Just to get all 3 of them to do supers and just chip away at his health. Because this guy now being easy aid is actually pretty good. For the most part, as long as he doesn't transform right away. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not too happy he transformed this early on. But ideally, there's not much we can do about it. I think he can only transform once per fight. So right now that he transformed already, we're SOL a little bit. Not gonna lie, we're not able to really utilize this later on in the fight. He's gonna get an additional here, so that's gonna balance out a little bit and help out just enough. Okay, so he just dealt probably another 3 mil to him. Is he going to stay in Giant Ape or is he going to power down? Powers down, cool. Alright, this rotation is ideally what I want. Boom, let's go. Put the TURLES's together, or the TURLES team together. Give him those 3 because he's going to get 3 key from his passive. And then put you all those key there so you get the chance to super up as much as you can. Let's let you build up a little bit. Get smacked around a little bit, build up, utilize that guard and damage reduction you have built in slot 1. I feel like guard with 20% damage reduction is pretty peak, to be honest, because that's best of both worlds, and he raises defense for 1 turn on his super. So he does well enough alone. Let's see what this man can do now that he's not Giant Ape form. 2.9. Oh, and he stuns. I completely forgot he does that stun. So now Cooler just gets the free reign to just beat up on Sin Shenron here a little bit. So let's let him go to town with that and see what he can do. This man still hits really hard. Like, I hate knocking on this unit because when he supers, he hits so hard. But when he doesn't super, he's a glass cannon until his passive is fully built up. Which kind of nullifies him against a lot of red zones. Especially the newer Dismal Future ones. He's a straight up glass cannon against those. But he hits so hard. Alright, let's see. What do we need here? What do we need here? I want mine's on rotation next to link with the. Okay, perfect. So we'll actually do this. So like this. Give you those. Give you those. And with the Chile on rotation, we should be fine in terms of supports. Is he? Oh, he's still stunned anyway. Never mind. So I was like, does it last for 2 turns or just 1? I could not remember. So now, no, this is a free and clear turn just to deal damage and build up stats. So that's kind of nice. But I think it's going to be pretty much game for this rotation here, because this man actually wants a double super now, which is good because that'll just build his defense up for later, which will help us out tremendously. All right, cool. So now we're going to have both Turleses on rotation. We're going to do this, because I like this idea better. We're going to rotate the AGL Turles off, just let him float, and let the coolers be on a rotation, Turles and the almond and raisin, and the Turles, and Chile are just going to float around in between. So let's let, are these guys at max now? Yes, they are. They're completely max stats. No items activated at all right now, by the way. And this unit is taking almost nothing from an event that used to beat up on the year 7s. So, I mean, you would need items at this stage against the year 7s for the most part. They would take still quite a bit of damage. But with that being said, let's see how well Turles takes it, to be honest, because he's the one that's really I'm aiming to showcase in this event. And see how well this man can actually fare against some of the content. Alright, so that's 10% damage reduction. He's building up his defense too, which is nice. Plus, again, we have the Chile on rotation, so she gives him that little bit of extra support. Can you do another? Nope, you can't. Okay, so let's see what you take here. I want you to get super. Oh, we don't have Chile on rotation. That's next rotation. What am I saying? So he actually doesn't have any support right there. Okay, cool. That's fine. This man, I've noticed, gets a lot of double and triple supers for me. Not sure if maybe he's just really good RNG right now for me. That's where my RNG luck went. Alright, so here we go. We got the coolers. This one has the better defense. So you're easily taking slot 1, but I can't. Gotta make sure you get a super attack in, so I can't do that. I guess we're gonna go like this then, and just hope that he doesn't super until after cooler attacks. Perfect, so he's not gonna. So that's gonna give Cooler the opportunity to build up his stats. No, I had this Cooler, I think yesterday I was running. He was at 17 mil attack stat, I think, before the event was over. And I was on his 18 key at 20. I mean, it was a 24 key super, but he was at like 17 mil. He can be like a monster in terms of offense. Like I said, his biggest thing is his defense. He needs to get those 10 attacks off, and he really needs to do the additional supers at least 2 times. That's again right here. Here's an ideal option. Let's see what he takes. 270,000 from a almost 2-year-old event now, and he's still taking quite a bit of damage after a lot of his passive has been built up. He needs to do more additional 12, like not knocking a unit right now. He needs to do more additional supers, 12 keys, to really be sturdy enough to take these events. I mean, pretty much that's my opinion. That's how I see it. Other than that, the unit's great once fully built up. Same with this Turles. Fantastic when fully built up, but Turles has that at least a little bit of damage reduction in there. Just after 4 attacks, that he's sturdy enough to take any hit he needs to, realistically. So let's go like this. We're going to leave him in slot 2 to let him take the super if it gets that far, which it probably will. Because he's sitting on 512,000 defense, no big bad bosses active, but he has the support of the Chile and the support of the almond and raisin. So let's see what he can do. I'm really interested to see what this man can do in this rotation. They raise their defense a little bit. Alright, come on, let's see. 7.57 million on the Turles Super, first one. I don't think he's fully, I know he's not fully built up yet, let's just put it that way. He's not even close to fully built up. Okay, so he's going to finish off the Shen round before the hit chance even comes around. So that's just not going to give me the opportunity to see what he takes, because he just hits so hard. The Turles hits hard. He hits very, very hard still. Or not still, which is what's awesome. Because he hits super duper hard. Let's go. Let's see what we have here. We'll go like this with you. Go like this. I just need to get 3 key for the Turles on the end, and then he'll be fine, so we'll give him 5. I don't know where he's supering here, so let's hopefully the coolers can at least super both of them before they get attacked, so it gives us a chance to survive. Because this... Oh no, he has the countdown supers, that's right. So he might not even get the chance to super attack us, to be honest. Yeah, see, 13 million. I don't know if this man's peaked out yet. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention enough. Yeah, he's peaked. But right there, 13 million is still really, really good at this point in time, because that's hard enough to hit. And right here, he's getting that defensive buff, greatly raising his defense. Oh, double super. Double greatly raising. Luck, sadly, we can't get supered on this rotation, I don't think, until he activates his countdown. But he still hits. Again, he still hits good. That's not the problem. He still hits really, really good. I just feel like he doesn't do enough additional 12 key supers. He's too flimsy, more or less. This man with another double super. I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to take on this stage. Double digits. Double digis. Okay. Not terrible. Alright, now this is where I'm kind of not excited about, because the rotations have to get a little mixed up. Let's activate this real quick. Alright, give them to you. I'm not going to activate the other one, because I want to see the TURLES finish it off, not the active skill, more or less. Let's see what he ends out on. 7.4 million. No big bad bosses again either activated. You're not going to see that activated unless he's linked up with another TURLES or another big bad bosses unit, clearly. But 7.82 is going to be his final super attack, which again is still really good. He was sitting on, I think, 580k defense without big bad bosses in there. Big bad bosses, and I think he had one more link he was missing. And I think both of them gave like 15 and 25% defense respectively. So that'd be quite a bit of defense. But, I mean, my overall opinion on this team and the TURLES itself, the TURLES is really good. Like, the TURLES is good. He's as advertised. Let's put it that way. That's something I've noticed a lot of people haven't said. He's as advertised. He's not here to be the be-all, end-all for the new red zones. That's the future Gohan. That's the new direction they're going with the high HP pools. That's what that is for. This man is not here to be that god tier unit. He's here just to be, honestly, just a random filler unit until we get the next major celebration, which will be Tanabata for Global and then the New Year's for JP. Or even let's see what Heroes does with their units. But no, this man's as advertised in my opinion. He's pretty solid. 79%. Mine is all Link level 10s. I think he's really good. And his team around him can be pretty good as well. The only thing I don't like about it is he really doesn't have that ideal 7 out of 7 linking partner, which, I mean, he does, but it's himself, and he can't literally link with himself. The only one he can is with this giant ape TURLES, which then they share almost all links, but I think Saiyan Warrior Race. Yeah, because he was missing Thirst for Conquest, I think, or no, Prepare for Battle, I'm sorry, and Big Bad Bosses. He was missing, and right there would have been 30% more defense. But there you guys go. That's my opinion and my showcase on this man. I think he's really good. I don't see a true issue behind this unit. He's as advertised. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.